It is so wonderful to be on this format that Brother Johnny is getting up and getting testimonies of people that received the miracle from God. Approximately about 5 years ago, more or less, I had an open heart surgery, and they'd taken and cut my chest open and put a bypass, stems from my legs, and a bypass in my heart. And the doctor said to me on a Thursday night, Mr. Morgan, I think you're going home tomorrow. That would be a Friday. And about that time, I said to my wife, about an hour or so later, I said to my wife, I'm burning, I'm hurting, I'm both. That's all I remember. I fell on the floor. They coated me blue in the hospital. That means very serious. They came with the machines and they hit me with these electronic machines to try to bring me to. They couldn't. And they rushed me quick then to my room where I fell on the floor. They put me on the bed and then they rushed me to operating room. At that time they told my wife, that sits here by me, my beautiful wife, that he's been dead so long.
Praise God.
That
yes, sir.
If he does come to, if he does revive him, he wouldn't be able to walk, nor talk. They done consult with her, the chaplain at the hospital. And the doctor said I will be a vegetable the rest of my life. But my son, my baby son, and I can make this short again because this is wonderful to me. My baby son told God, he said, God, you can't take my daddy yet. We need him. The churches all over the world that knew me started to pray. I went to the Seventh Adventist Church to give a testimony, appreciated them, prayed for me. And all of the churches prayed. They put me in ice from my neck down, about 3 or 4 inches of ice my body was covered with. And they said, if he comes to, you'll have a wheelchair the rest of your life. That morning, about 7 o'clock, I opened my eyes for the first time and said, Mommy, where are we? I was in the hospital. One of the doctors came by, he said, Mr. Morgan, you're a freak. You're the first one that went through what you went through and lived to tell it. But God is a prayer answering God. Amen. Somebody somewhere in the world touched God and touched the hem of his garment, and tonight I can sit here with my beautiful wife and say, thank God. What a miracle. Praise God. Look, I can walk, I can talk, I'm not an invalid. I thank God I can still minister the Word of God. But I thank God for a praying wife. She believes in miracles. Amen. And tonight, I pray that you will receive your faith and exercise it, realizing there's nothing impossible with God. Amen. So I said to you, God bless you. Reach out to Jesus. Yes. I am a living miracle. I was gone for 17 minutes. Impossible scientifically. When I came to, the oxygen was left my body and my skin was tough as leather. It had no pigment in it. It was gray like a dead person. It took me about 6 months to get my color back. But thank God, I'm here, I'm alive, praising God. Praise God. Listen, 1 minute. there's a hereafter. There's life after this life. I have what I call a body experience. Out of the body experience. I stood on my body and I looked down at that body that was laying there hopeless. In a window. I wasn't under no medication and flashing lights and bright lights, all that. A window opened. And inside of that room was a most sweetest light. Never hurt your eyes or nothing. A hand reached out to me. But it never did come. It just reached out to me. I guess that's the time He brought me to. And I thank God. Tonight I can tell you, God is a good God. God loves you. God bless you.
Hallelujah. Sí, yo estoy en español, Spanish or
English.
I was so happy that the Lord didn't take him because he's my life. You know, he's my love of my life. And I just prayed to the Lord, please keep him, because I thought I couldn't live without him, you know. He's the only one that we minister the word of God. We were evangelizing in different places. And but before that, we used to work for oral robbers in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I used to get faith because of all these crusades the Brother Roberts had. And that gave me the faith to believe, you know, that he was going to be healed. And it was so wonderful. I can still feel, you know, the power of God going through me like that when I think about it.
Amen.
Because it was so great, you know, how the Lord has...
I thank God for this beautiful little lady. She's a blessing. She's my life. She's my strength.
Yes.
God's going to keep us together till the rapture.
Yes.
God bless you.